Yeah, man, I've just been hammering it out on the OPXY, and I'm kind of happy because in the beginning, I was thinking like, who is this really for? Like, did I just waste all this money on something that's just dumb? But now I understand. If you're new to the channel, I'll just talk about stuff that I really like, with stuff that I own. And particularly it's just like photography and niched out, super overpriced instruments, like Teenage Engineering stuff, but it's pretty cool. And I don't know, I kind of just want to make this video because like the last week I just been trying to think of making a video, and then I don't know where I just picked up my OPXY and I just started hammering it out every day for like hours. I kind of came to the realization that a lot of people are coming to as well while owning this thing is you're not really touching your OP1 field anymore. So now I'm like finding myself at the crossroads thinking, damn, should I sell my OP1 field even though like I wanted this thing forever? It just came down to how much easier it is to not lose your entire project on the OPXY compared to the OP1 field. Like if you mess up, you have to redo the entire thing. And that's just like pretty annoying, honestly. Second iteration after 10 years and they're not able to put an undo button is kind of messed up, you know, especially for the price that they're selling these things. I guess I understand the whole 4-tape recorder thing, like going back to the beginning of how things were when making music. But still, man, it's annoying. In like 2-3 days, I found myself like making I would say like an entire EP full of like little beats and stuff on the OPXY. And I just kind of look at my OP1 field like with guilt. Damn, I'm not even touching this thing anymore. And I don't know, I don't want to sell it, but I feel like I might, especially if it's gonna collect dust. It's kind of stupid to keep something that you're not really using. It's just gonna be collecting dust and just not gonna be used. Someone else will use it. For the OPXY, I find myself just making like a lot of electronic type of beats. And with the OP1 field, it's just more ambient. So I'm kind of debating and giving myself some leeway and thinking, should I just keep it just to make little ambient sounds? I don't know. But yeah, man, I've just been hammering it out on the OPXY, and I'm kind of happy because in the beginning, I was thinking like, who is this really for? Like, did I just waste all this money on something that's just dumb? But now I understand, and going back to the beginning of the OPXY should have been what the OP1 field is, like fused together. The OPXY is the magnum opus of Teenage Engineering, if I'm being honest. So, and I understand people are saying like, oh, it's supposed to be a successor of the OPZ. I've never owned the OPZ, so I can't really talk about it. But I was the owner of the original OP1, and the OP1 and the OP1 field are brother and child, just continuing the legacy. But the OPXY is just something entirely different, but so much better. Like, it is 1,000 times better. And I don't know if people like feel the same way. For the price, it's definitely a little too expensive, but I don't know, I guess you pay, I don't know, honestly. I don't even know what to say when it comes to like the prices, because I don't know what's their logic behind that. I enjoy it, I guess, you know, and I was thinking some of the sounds sound pretty goofy until I connect them to like really good studio monitors. I mean, because they advertised the little speaker of the OPXY to be such a good thing, but honestly, it's like a toy unless you put in some good stuff. Thought too, like, oh, maybe I'm gonna have to record everything to Ableton. I use Ableton, and then make a song from there instead of just making an entire song from the machine. And you know, I found myself actually like figuring it out. So I just pretty much craft an entire project on the OPXY, and probably have to like do some tweaking on Ableton, and which is fine. Probably just add like little extra effects and delays and whatever, but I'll show you guys some of the sounds that I've been messing with. And so far, I think, is it worth it after all this time? For me, it is. I mean, I think it's a very fun machine. And I understand people saying like, that's the whole argument that it's been for a while. It's just, I could buy more stuff for the same price. Sure, but it's not gonna have that same like portability, and that's pretty much the winning argument with this. It's just portability, and it will always be portability. Like, it does not matter, honestly. It's just like you could literally pack these two things, and you have, you know, pack these two things, the TX6 and the computer, or even without the computer, just you're able to record a bunch of stuff via USB. You know, just have like a little USB thing, and that's it. Like, now, will you take an entire keyboard like a, you know, grandmother that I have right here? Probably not. You could though, but it's not gonna be comfortable, and that's the whole thing. It's just the ability to take small, you know, items. Now it's worth $2,500. But yeah, you know, just if you like the videos that I make, again, you know, like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. It helps me a lot to keep going. You know, lately I've been having a little rut on how I make these videos, and just trying to figure out what's the best schedule to put these things out that allows the videos to reach a bigger audience. And, you know, I just do it for the love of the game. It sounds so goofy, but, you know, I do it because it's kind of fun talking to a camera, and just, you know, if I take enough time off from making videos, it's kind of weird talking to a void. So, you know, and then just talking about the things I like with other people that like, you know, the same stuff. It's kind of nice. So, yeah, just, you know, support the channel if you can. It's just one click away, and it helps me get better each time. So, also peep the DJI Mic Mini. Man, this thing is amazing. Like, it's good ass quality. So, I'm doing this for y'all. Peace.